Howdy, y'all. Tumbleweed here. Read, read, read. I'll say it again. Read. If you're among most folk, you were encouraged to read from the time, well, you were knee-high to a horny toad. Seems it's next to impossible to navigate today's world without reading, and now often listening to books, instructions, news reports, and more. Do you read? We pretty much read for different reasons. Do we seek to expand our minds, titillate our imaginations, entertain ourselves, or perfect our profession? An auto mechanic, he has to stay on top of the latest tech gizmos. A physician must stay abreast of new treatments. A farmer must read to learn the latest crop growing techniques. For authors, reading is essential to developing our craft, to keeping audiences captive to our books. Now, truth be told, I've pretty much always been a prolific reader, and that's surely an advantage. As an English major in college, I grew up on Mark Twain and William Faulkner, William Shakespeare and Edgar Allan Poe, Ernest Hemingway, Herman Melville. But more to the point, and since becoming passionately immersed in Western genre fiction, reading the work of other Western authors isn't aimed so much as changing my writing style. Rather, it's about appreciating and at times applying the techniques of successful authors. How do they utilize dialogue, introduce characters, achieve suspense, maybe even kill off a beloved character? Well, actually, one of the top recommendations given to budding authors is to read. So what Western authors does Tumbleweed read? Well, how about Zane Grey, Louis L'Amour, Larry McMurtry, C.J. Box, Janet Daly, William Johnstone, Ralph Compton, Max Brand, Johnny Boggs, a dozen or so more. Mix in reading books on history and philosophy, and you begin to see where I'm headed. A full life is a constant education process, and authoring novels, well, is no less dependent on being well read than most any other profession. As an author who isn't a reader climbs into the book authoring saddle for the first time, well, he's going to have a tough time staying on that bunket bronco for the full 8 seconds. And I'd be much obliged if your reading just might happen to include some of my books. Now, thus far, y'all have been treated to 3 Tumbleweed sagas featuring Texas Ranger Luke Dunn. They've been Nueces Justice, Nueces Reprise, and Nueces Deceit. A 4th saga, Nueces Blood, is available for pre-order on Amazon, and more sagas are coming. And I do urge you to experience Nicholas Dunn, The Making of a Texas Legend, the recently released biography I've written of the life of my own great-great-grandfather, a true Texan who immigrated from Ireland and became legendary in helping tame the Nueces Strip. And awesome news! The narrations of Nueces Deceit, that Nicholas Dunn biography, and Nueces Blood are underway. Stay tuned for audio release dates in April. My books from Defiance Press and Publishing, well, they're available online in print, audio, or ebook from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and directly at defiancepress.com. As spring approaches, do curl up in a comfy spot, let your imagination come alive with my books. Enjoy a cup of coffee, or even sip a glass of wine, or maybe something more potent. Get inspired. Hopefully my brand will grab you and keep you. And especially, y'all be sure to read, stay friendly, and y'all do take care.